Hello, I'm Steve Lester, and we have been interviewing the phenomenal cast of the upcoming feature film Say Less. Well, guess what? Right now, right here, I have the woman, the myth, the legend, the creator, writer, producer, all of that good stuff of this movie, as well as a character in the movie, Talea Jackson. We have Miss Jackie Ward. Jackie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are
You're
you?
doing great. That I'm doing most excellent right now. We're all just trying to live the dream out here. So
Yes.
you came up with this phenomenal idea to make this movie called Say Less. Is this your first feature?
This is my first feature. Yep.
Okay. And what was that experience like, doing your first feature? So I'm assuming before you may have done some shorts or things like that. So tell me a little bit about what you've done leading up to this point.
So yeah, I did a show called Love Lost, which is a web series that's on YouTube. We're on our second season, so
Okay.
go watch that.
Is it still running?
It is still running. I took a
Okay, good.
hiatus from it. So the second season is not finished. Um,
Okay.
but it's still we got like a couple episodes up there now. But I took a break to
Okay.
do Say Less.
Okay. Good.
So
That
this will be
sounds good.
my first movie.
That sounds excellent. So in this movie, you are playing one of the characters. Now, what is that like being the writer, producer, director, and acting in the movie?
Yeah, I do it all. I don't know why I do it to myself, but I'm also in the show, my show as well. So
Okay.
it's nothing new, but it's difficult. I get stressed out a lot.
Mhm.
I might pull out some hairs, but it's okay. We keep going.
Yours or other people's?
Listen,
It makes a
sometimes,
difference.
sometimes both.
So the character that you're playing in this movie, Talia, tell me a
Mhm.
little bit about her, and is that a big stretch for you, or did you write that character for yourself, or did you say, oh yeah, I'm doing this character, I don't care what who auditions, this is mine.
Yeah, so originally, I what actually I was because it has to do with cheerleading.
Mhm.
So I love to cheerlead, and I'm like, I'm going to write this character, and then somehow I just wrote her into me. Like this is who I am. So Talia is very outgoing. She's all about cheer, which I am, and
Mhm.
um, she cares about her friends and her boyfriend and stuff like that. And I'm the same way. Um, and yeah, Talia is me. I am Talia.
Okay, that sounds good. So when you were doing your casting and everything, were there certain people that you knew fit certain parts, or did everyone come in and have an equal chance to do their thing, or you know, how did that process go as far as picking the people that you knew would fit certain roles?
Um, how did it go? Just them auditioning, basically.
Okay.
If they auditioned for somebody that they wanted to audition for it, but I saw them for somebody else, I was just like, can you just try this one and we're gonna see about it?
Right. Right.
That's how that basically went. How they looked as well. I'm like, well, this person looks like this could be your brother, like this could be your sister. So I'm like, yeah, this works out perfectly.
Okay. That sounds excellent. And then, so we've been living in some unprecedented times, of course. So as you were preparing, because a lot of production shut down during this time,
Right.
but you powered through it. So what was your preparation like, and how did you assure people, you're gonna be safe on this set? Hopefully, don't
Yeah.
don't
Right.
sue me or nothing, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
do everything in my power to make sure you're
Right.
safe.
Yeah, definitely. Making sure that we were outside most of the film. We did start filming in August,
Okay.
so it was still warm outside. So making sure we're still outside. I had to order me a touchless thermometer. I knew I had to get that. Making sure before we film, like, hey, were you around anybody that tested positive, or do you have any symptoms? Always asking that question before we came in together. Making sure we had hand sanitizer. I had a tent where we could change outside, so we wouldn't have to go in, inside somewhere.
Okay,
So
that
that was
sounds good.
something big and
Okay,
different.
so but you just made sure that everybody was safe, basically, as
Yes,
best
I
of
had
your
my
ability, and
alcohol spray and everything. I was ready.
oh, okay. Were there any other problems that you had on the set? You saw the set from beginning to end. So were there any real difficult situations that came up that kind of made it like,
Uh, it's probably like every day. I'm just like, nope, this is not what I want.
you
We
do a
gotta,
lot of retakes,
yeah, a
a
lot
lot of
of
take
where are we
six,
gonna
take
film at?
10.
Yeah, or like this doesn't look like how I pictured it, but we're gonna film here anyways. Yeah, it was a lot of that moving around a lot. That had to been the most
Okay.
for us to do.
Okay, and I know that you loved your entire cast. I know you don't want to play favorites, but were there any? Well, give me some people who were like the best to work with, or just a pleasure to work with, or anybody that was like, yeah, you know what, you're lucky you're on film now because I would put you out now. Anybody like that?
I cannot give you the bad tea, the bad tea.
Okay, no bad tea.
No bad tea,
Well,
but
we know there's some bad tea, so they'll just have to wonder amongst
yeah.
themselves. Was I that one? Oh my gosh, I think I was that one. Let them figure it out.
But everybody was good to work with. This was a whole, except for a few people. Except for Keon and Ashley, they
Mhm.
play Tori and Imani. They were actually in my show, so they're not.
Okay,
Those are actually like, people that I filmed with before. But everybody else was new. This is my first time, reaching out to other people, holding auditions and stuff. So it was very new to me. But I love the
so
cast.
you
So
so you purposely kind of wanted to get a lot of fresh faces in,
yes,
working with a lot
yes,
of
I knew
the
I wanted
same people.
faces. Yep.
Yeah, because you get a lot of same people sometimes, and then some of the characters end up being the same, especially if they
Right.
interact with each other. So you
Yep.
definitely don't want to do that. So who was the blooper king or queen? Can you at least tell me that? Who did the most mess ups, and who had you up to take 26? Like,
Listen. It had to be myself because I don't even know how, but I wrote it and I
hmm
still messed up so much. Like,
wow.
I am on the bloopers for real.
Okay.
And it's edited, so I'm
I hear
watching.
that there's one blooper in particular. You're gonna put that blooper in. I heard about one blooper in particular that
Which blooper?
where you failed or something. Are we gonna get to? Are we gonna get to see that one?
I don't know where that video went. It disappeared.
Oh, it just disappeared, huh? Okay.
I, I,
All right.
I was thinking about adding it though, but then I was like,
Case
where did
of
it go? Did I delete it? I don't know. That
case
was
case
funny.
of the
Somebody
missing
did see it.
case of the missing SD card. I got you.
Where did it go? I don't know.
So just having this whole new experience of just working with a bunch of new people. I mean, I know that was very enjoyable.
Hmm.
So I mean, just give me like the overall. Just is that something you're going to continue to do? Is try to keep your cast fresh, or that people that's going to come back, for your next production? What are you thinking about that?
I definitely would bring some people back. Definitely. I would love to keep or work with other people on different films.
hmm
And probably put them in a different character. Something they're not used to.
Right. That sounds good. So this whole experience, I'm definitely believing that you're ready to get in there and move on to the next one. So
Yes.
what's next for Slimmx?
So I actually am starting auditions for my short film called The Wrong Way. Um,
Okay.
this should be fun and very interesting. Still finishing up Love Lost Show that's on YouTube. That's a web series. And then I am in the works of writing another short film about Baltimore dance and culture, pretty much dance
Oh,
and music, what we listen to. And then the last one that I'm writing is, which one is this? This is a love story, but it's called something that I forgot. Because I
yes.
literally just wrote it down and I was like, oh, I want to do this. So
Okay.
no, I
How
forgot it.
so? How do you get your inspiration? Does it just kind of come like that in just a brain blitz at some time? And you just jot
Yeah,
something down and then you get back to it one day.
it just comes. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm gonna write this down and I'll come back to it. Just like Say Less came out of nowhere. I don't know what. I was just like, I want to do cheerleading and basketball. Let's do that. So it
Hmm.
just popped up, and I was like, all right, let me get the characters going, and then I'll write down some, introductions to the characters, and then I'll write down some notes, and then there we go. We got a story.
Nice, nice. Well, it sounds like you're definitely making some things happen and doing it in the right way, and keeping some people employed, getting them out there, getting them exposure,
Right.
getting yourself exposed, and growing your brand. So, I mean, I thank you for this time that we've had. Getting to know a little bit about you and what you do, and even getting know a little bit about your character in the movie, Talea.
Yeah.
So thank you for being with us today. I
Well,
definitely
thank
appreciate that.
you. Thank you for hosting.
Not a problem. So listen, everybody, you can get your tickets right now. I mean, like right now. Hit the link somewhere on Eventbrite. The premiere of Say Less will be on February the 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a free premiere, but we are definitely taking donations to help support all the future endeavors. Now, you heard her. She talked about a lot of stuff coming up. That's going to take money. So,
Yeah.
all donations to Slimmx Productions are appreciated. No donation amount is too small. Slimmx Productions does thank you in advance for the support and interest in this rising production company and all the things that they have coming in the future. I'm Steve Lester, and thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.